Hi everyone, it's Karen. I'm back to share with you my week 7, tag number 7 for the 52 tags handmade. And I'm sure most of the people that are following my videos now are aware of the challenge, but I will link Anne's video below so that if you wish to go and get the details and join in, you certainly can. This week the prompt is Hexis, and she showed us how to make these really cute sort of hexagon flowers. Really, my iron and I don't really see too much of each other in a year, so I couldn't haul out the iron, so I hand pressed my flowers, which of course makes them a little bit more dimensional, a little puffier, but I really don't mind that. I used sort of a heavy fabric with a bit of a tone on tone color to it, and I made the three different sizes. This was a 3-inch circle, this was a 2.5-inch circle, and this was a 1.5-inch circle, I think, if I remember correctly. It was only yesterday, I don't know why, I can't remember. These are little Fimo beads actually that I purchased, but they do have the hole in them and you do have to sew them on the same as a button, so I did that, sewed those in the centers. I just attached my flowers down with tiny little stitches in the corners, and actually I didn't even attach this one down because it's right on the edge of the card, but I did just the corners with a tiny piece of quilting thread, so it's not really visible. I use the same color thread as the material. And then I took some variegated DMC thread that I just purchased recently from Michael's with a gift card that I got for Christmas. I treated myself to a few new threads, and this is a variegated one I got, and I used that to make large. I used all 6 threads, and I did them very loose so they come out quite large. I'm just going to bring this up so you can have a good look at it. But it makes them look more like little flower buds almost, because they're quite big. And I just did those, collected those throughout. The backing of my tag this week, I also did something a little different. I used a napkin, what you can see behind there in the greens and blues with a bit of pink on it. It's actually 1 ply of a napkin. And I really liked the colors. It went with my color theme, and I didn't really have a piece of fabric that did, so I used that. I covered it with a lace, and I put a bit of felt from the dollar store on the back. So really, once you've taken a napkin and you've applied some fabric to the front of it and back of it, it makes it very, very, very sturdy, and I was able to stitch through it without any issue at all. That just opens up opportunities to use those in your work as well, because it turns out really pretty and it gives you more options. And I have some really beautiful napkins, more napkins than I do fabric, so, and for me it's great. So that is week 7, Hexis, and I'm adding that to my ring, and I've got that here, and it's looking so pretty. This was I decided to do a tag for the front of it, and just to protect the white one too, because I was a little worried about this being on the front of my ring hanging up in my craft room. Week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, and there is week 7 to add to my collection. So it's going to be really pretty when there's 52 tags on that. And I'm certainly going to stick with it because I want to see it right through till the end. Okay, thanks everybody for stopping by. Talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.